When I was born, the color line in America wasn't just a fact of life, it was the law of the land. But by the time I was old enough to go to college, black students had begun to integrate the nation's historically white colleges and universities in significant numbers for the very first time. The key to our rise was affirmative action.
In 1965, Lyndon Johnson goes to Howard University and he gives a speech where he talks about the need to have affirmative action in federal employment and federal contract opportunities.
You do not take a person who for years has been hobbled by chains and liberating, bringing up to the starting line of a race, and then say, you are free to compete with all the others, and still justly believe that you have been completely fair.
In the following years, affirmative action would dramatically transform college admission policies, and I was among its first beneficiaries. The class that entered Yale with me in September 1969 was comprised of the largest number of black students ever admitted. All too soon, however, affirmative action came under attack.
The pushback against affirmative action was almost immediate. In 1977, Bakke applied to go to medical school in the University of California system. He was denied entry, and so he sued, saying that lower standards had been applied to African American entrants.
What Bakke complained about was the fact that there was a set-aside for 16 students of color to gain admission. His argument was that he was being subject to reverse discrimination.
Bakke won his reverse discrimination case today, but affirmative action programs to help minority students won also.
The Supreme Court ruled that racial quotas were unconstitutional, but it upheld affirmative action programs that take the ethnicity of applicants into account in college admissions, both to help overcome past discrimination and to foster diversity as a core value of the educational experience. Since then, affirmative action has further been rolled back, mostly through cases related to college admissions. With current litigation pending in the increasingly conservative courts, affirmative action's days may be numbered.
There's never been a period where any effort to integrate African Americans into American society was not immediately denounced as preferential treatment. Adjusting the criteria for admission for students of color who have not had the same kind of access and who frankly bring a different knowledge base to the university, that's not preferential treatment, that's equal access.